My brother, my sister, come closer. This is 2024. If relocation to Canada is in your plans for this year or at least for next year, you need to wake up. Don't grieve for anybody this year. You need to try all that you can, legitimately of course, to relocate to Canada. And that is why I'm here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can relocate this 2024. If this is for you, please watch till the end of the video. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing this face for the first time, you are welcome. And trust me, you are in the right place. My name is Faith. I'm an HR professional and event host based in the GTA, Canada. If this is your first time here, please do not go away without using that subscribe button below, and also click on the notification bell so when I post a new video you will be the first to know. I have loads of videos. You can go back and check my channel. You will definitely find something for you. Now, if you have been following immigration news, you will know that this year Canada government just woke up and they decided that they wanted to change their minds on certain policies. The point is, policies can change at any time. Okay, you are not the Minister of Immigration. So you cannot be waiting and saying, you know what, I'll just do this immigration thing, maybe in 2025. Who told you that in 2025, Canada's doors will still be open? You need to make hay while the sun is shining. So anything you need to do it now. I mean, now. In fact, as this video is going on, you need to do it now. There is no time to waste because these policies can change at any time. Now, you also know that the express entry program has become somewhat difficult to get in. The last draw they did a few days ago was, I think the cutoff point was 541. That is pretty high from where it used to be. So that option is a little slimmer than it used to be, say, 1 or 2 years ago. That is the reason why you have to try other options. Now, the first point I'm going to talk about is provincial nominations. Now, I know that it's a lot of work and sometimes you don't even know what is available out there, but I would encourage you to do your research. I would encourage you to check province by province. Start with, the Ontarios, the Albertas, the Nova Scotias of this world, the Saskatchewans. They have a lot of provincial nomination programs. And also these special programs like, there's the Rural Northern Immigration Program. That is another program that a lot of people are sleeping on. They don't know. So you need to just check. I know like I said, it's a lot of work, but these programs are out there because that is really the solution right now. At least that is one of the solutions that is still viable right now in 2024. Go on, not just my YouTube channel, check other YouTube channels. Just Google or even Google Provincial Nominations in Canada 2024. You will probably see a list of provincial nominations that are available. Look at the criteria and see which one you meet up with. Okay? Because it's a viable way and it is still something that a lot of people are not aware of. Everybody is so focused on the express entry program, but I'm afraid that, that ship is gradually sailing, at least for those of us that are over 30. I don't know about you, but maybe for the younger ones and those that have like double degrees or triple degrees more like, they might still stand a chance. So please, provincial nomination is one that I think that you need to check out. Number 2 on my list is go and learn French. Je m'appelle le French. You need to learn French at this point in your life because I'm telling you. So just to give you a bit of context, they now do an express entry program for, called the French category. And guess what the CRS score, with the cutoff point score was? It was about, I think, 341 or 340 something. So you can imagine 340 something just because there is French involved. So, je m'appelle brother, je m'appelle sister, let's go and study le French. Because right now, that is the next way forward. And I must tell you, just so to give you some additional context, in Canada here, French, being bilingual is such a huge asset. I'm in HR. Sometimes you're looking through jobs and you're seeing that they're saying, when you see the salary, you first be like, the salary makes sense. So then you now go down to the requirements and you see that they say being bilingual is compulsory. So the point I'm trying to make is that going to learn French is not just so that you can, get a good score in the express entry or so that you can qualify for the French category express entry program. It's also so that you can, stand a good chance when you get into Canada, because it is a huge requirement. Even me that's talking to you, I wish I had learned French. I'm telling you, because look, my colleagues that are bilingual, I know how they are living life and they are living large. Don't worry, you're not too old to pick up a language, okay? You're not too old, even if you're already dead. You can still pick up another language. It's not too late. So, but jokes apart, that French right now is hot cake. So please try and learn French, and it will make your life a whole lot easier in getting into Canada and also living well in Canada. The next on my list is the study route. Now, this route from time immemorial has been one of the viable routes to relocating to Canada, and it hasn't disappointed, well, just yet. However, the government of Canada just changed a few policies. Now, if you are not coming for a master's or a PhD, unfortunately, you cannot bring your family members. So you see what I'm saying? Because next year, they can change it again. And now they will say, even if you are doing masters, you still cannot bring your family members. So guys, you need to wake up. That's the moral of this entire video. You need to wake up. So, as I was saying, the study route. Now, there are lots of universities that you can look out for. One of the misconceptions that people make is that, master's degrees are more expensive than college degrees. Not necessarily. There are some universities that are actually reasonable. Now, there's this group of universities in Canada called the U15. Now, those ones are focused on more like research programs, but they are quite affordable. I'm going to drop a link in the description box where you can check them out. At this point, because of course you want to relocate to Canada, right? So you need to be able to check out some of these universities that are still affordable. Of course, don't forget the proof of fund requirement that has gone up as well. I know it's a lot of money, but look, at this point, these are sacrifices that you have to make for the greater good. Unfortunately, there is no way around it. So the study route, I'll also drop another link as well where you can check universities in general with the courses. You can filter by courses and all that. So check the description box for all of this. This is still a good route. After you're done with your school, there are so many other options for you to become a permanent resident in Canada. So please do not sleep on this program. If you want to do a PhD, even better. At least you will stay longer in Canada and all of that. So, maybe that is something that you need to consider, okay? It is still a very viable route, even as at today in 2024. The next one I will talk about is searching for a job in Canada while you are still outside Canada. Now, in the last 1, 2, 3 years, there's been this rave of getting a visitor visa, coming here, looking for an LMIA approved job, and then you can apply for a work permit from there. Now, I must say that this approach, I don't think it works anymore in 2024. If it works, the chances are very, very slim. And from a cost standpoint, I don't know that it makes sense, except you just have a lot of money to spend and you can comfortably live in Canada, paying bills without and giving yourself time to look for this LMI approved job, because these jobs are very slim and it's a very rare thing to get these days. In the last 1, 2 years, even I was sort of promoting it, but right now I am discouraging people from coming on visitor visas and searching for LMI based jobs, because the job market is not the way it used to be. So for me, that approach is no longer viable. Now, what approach is viable? Staying back in your home country and still looking for a job in Canada. At least the risk is less. The cost is low because you still have your job or your business or whatever it is that you're doing in your home country. There is no pressure. You are not paying any Canadian bills, and you are just searching for jobs at your own pace. What I would say is that look for all these recruitment agencies. There are recruitment agencies that are specialized in employing or in hiring foreign workers, okay, people from outside Canada. They're specialized in hiring those people and bringing them to Canada. Okay, those are the ones that you need to target. I will see if I have a list of some of them and I'll put it in the description box, okay? I think that this is something that you can still do because there are still people that have gotten jobs. Well, you can say maybe tech guys have an advantage when it comes to this, but not necessarily. There are still people that have gotten jobs from outside Canada. But I do not encourage you to come here first on a visitor visa and start paying all those bills when you don't exactly have a plan or a job waiting for you. Then my final tip will be contact an immigration consultant. Now, I'm a proponent of doing things yourself. However, that advice is more for people who, have everything figured out. Like, let's say, for example, you use the CRS tool and you can see that your score in the express entry pool is, say, 550. For example, that kind of person, you don't need an immigration consultant to help you put together your application for the express entry. No, you can do everything yourself. Or you've checked a provincial nomination, you've seen that you qualify for it, you can put the application together yourself or for the study route. However, for those of us that are, we don't really know if we even what we qualify for and if we qualify for anything, I would advise that you speak to an immigration consultant because that person can look at your profile and see what they can recommend and see what programs you may qualify for, see what provincial nominations you may qualify for, and give you advice as to how to go about it. I think that at this point, that is something that you might need to invest in. But please make sure that you are talking to the right people. I did a video, and I'm going to link it up here, where you can check if your immigration consultant or your immigration agent is legit. This is 2024. This is a no scamming year, okay? I don't need anybody coming to say I was scammed of my 2 million naira. I don't need that. Because you need to be smart in 2024. You cannot just be giving your money to a random person who you are not even sure of. Preferably use people that you know someone else has used, okay? Don't just pick somebody off the internet, all right? So I think that this is something that you need to do, especially if you are not sure of what programs you are eligible for. So that's it, guys, on this video. If you like the tips I have provided so far, please make sure that you hit the like button and also share this video, okay? Like I said, you need to wake up, please wake up. I don't want a case whereby someone is just chilling, not doing anything, and then in 2025, I'm not praying that happens, Canada is like, you know what, we are done. Because I have to tell you, right now, there is an influx of immigrants in Canada. The job market is struggling a bit. Housing market is not funny at all, especially in Ontario where I live. So there's a bit of pressure, right? So that is why they are backtracking on a few things, slowly. But you don't know what the next policy is going to look like, okay? So please, I'm begging you, wake up from your slumber and do what you need to do this year, 2024. This is February. There's still a lot of time. Do your research, contact who you need to contact, and start the process, okay? I'll see you on my next video, and I hope to see you in Canada soon. All the best. Bye.